Africa or Accra, there's no modeling agency, so I have to search for the models, and that is on the street, nightclubs, everywhere, to talk to them, to explain things to them about fashion show, and then maybe they will accept it. Some are shy, and some are boldly, accept it. Then I'll take them to where they have to be trained.
Okay, now. How are you?
How's this ride? Great, isn't it?
It's interesting. I'm very lucky guy.
Yeah.
I'm very, very lucky. Well, I'm a fashion designer, and I'm having a very big show, international show, and I would like you to model, but you only be trained.
This is where the training, is all about. It was very intensive because it was about 1.5 days to train them before the show. And this model from Los Angeles, Shamika, trained them. And it took a lot of energy, a lot of time, but the girls pick it up, as maybe one can see it later. They did very well, because they have to express their feeling, what they feel inside them, sensual, all kinds of feeling that one can come out of. And like this too, like to self-taught, to go through the changes by themselves to see how it's all about, and they did well.
She's a professional model. She knows what she's looking for. I mean, if you put me there, I don't even know. There are certain things I require, but she wouldn't agree with me because she's a model. I'm a designer. Okay?
Well, this is synthesis sample house, where we make samples before, production. So the head tailor is the one communicate with me to get all the designs from the studio, and from there he will take it to the tailors and go through with it. Then I make sure to have a model who to wear the clothes, and if I see some faults or a little bit of changes, I'll go back to the head tailor to explain it to him, and then he will change it till I approve it. Then everything is fine.
You can turn around and do things. See,
and this particular girl, she's a secretary. She's never modeled before. But she tried to move and make something about her body to look, just like a model. And who knows, she can be one of the top models tomorrow in the international scene.
So,
well, all the textiles that is showing on the show is designed at the Synthesis studio. We take our motifs, which is our ancestors, and to bring it to the modern form so that one can wear it everywhere in the world. This was to build the structure, the houses and the set, we call it a set, It was a hard job, but we made it. It was a very difficult thing, but we made it possible.
If I sit here, this thing breaks.
Now it's time for makeup, and the girls looks interesting here because some of them have changed totally. And this is from the makeup artists who came all the way from Los Angeles. And some are a bit nervous for the show. So do I. And she did very well to make their face very interesting as a professional makeup artist.
This is the one?
This one is always for this show.
Come on. What are the faces looking like now?
Here we are getting closer to the show. All the clothes are ready. And we're hoping to give a best show.
You know what? We went ahead and did it. So this is the sequence of it.
I've been back my home, my root, for 9 years now, doing a research to bring the African art, or the art itself, to share with the world at large, in fashion particularly. One is going through a process to gain a very strong, fresh looking, fresh ideas, original part of Africa, to bring it to the world of fashion industry. And that can be a very strong statement, because Africa today is part of the international when you talk about fashion, because of our structure of fashion, traditional structure, color, texture, cut, shape. Now, the reason why we want to create this kind of, or I want to create this kind of atmosphere in the world today, partly is sharing, the other side is industry. Right now, the point is, Africa do not have the industry, but we have the raw material, that is the art. So, one have to go to Korea, or Japan, Italy, India, every part of the world, to give them the raw material, which is the art that we created in our studio, to share with them, for them to process it and then market it all over the world.
Ampe is one of the games that African children created when the moonlight is shining in the village, and you have to be fast with your lens, and that influences me. African market is a very interesting place. They sell tomato from transistor to Gucci t-shirts and Pierre Cardin t-shirts, imitation of course. And it's bustling and pushing and persuasive and aggressive and humble song. And he created a very interesting character of the colors around the market. And this is what I like to express. Our Queen Mother have very elegant expression, or the way they walk, or the way they sit on their throne. And that gives me very elegant touch to express it to the other side of the world, how our queen mothers really feel very elegant. Muslims have very interesting fashion, exotic turbans, exotic accessories, turbans covering their faces modestly. And this is what Saint Ossei want to express it from African Muslim viewpoint, or the desert sentiment. African music have very interesting, and the instruments. It gives quite a rhythm with the food, what we eat, and the dancing, and it gives a very interesting rhythm to go with the clothes. So this is where Saint Ossei expresses the instrumental scene. Osseis are very interesting people. They show a lot of, interesting body language, exotic accessories, and the shell holding them and the spear behind them gives a very good impression of how a man can be bold to protect. So this is where Saint Ossei express it. Her life is very interesting. Dance. It brings African woman to cool evening Saturday or, evening Saturday. It really expresses a lot of movement and how they move. And that is the way to express it in fashion. Traditional artists in Africa has shared a lot of things with the world without machine. They always find a way to create their own dyes. And I feel like a son to them. And that's the only way for me to express it in contemporary form. African military or army become a part of the culture, or it was a culture, and this is the way to express the uniform. I offend you without a cause. Sports has been a challenge, so we're always trying to challenge each other, and that's the only way to compete with the world. Well, Carnival is happy, 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 happy. Everywhere in the world, one have to share your feeling with each other and be happy, and be gay, and be warm, and be strong.
take 50 Western, which I have a lot of influence from the West in form of fashion, then back on my route to take 50 to balance, to have sense of humor, so that you don't say, look at me, here I am as an African, but anybody can wear it anywhere because they are part of Africa and they are part of every part of the world. So this is where Saint Ossei is ready to share with the world.